it's Vampy Cat here, and welcome to the first episode of Life is Strange True Colors. I've been super looking forward to this game releasing because I played the original Life is Strange a long time ago, back when it came out, and I loved pretty much everything about it. I thought that the characters were super well done. I thought the writing was amazing, the plot twists were fantastic, and it was really emotional, but it also handled heavy topics in a very careful and delicate way. So I think the game was just great, and I loved the kind of fantasy elements that it put into it with the whole power aspect. So I'm looking forward to much of the same from True Colors. If you don't know much about True Colors, it's about a girl named Alex Chen who has the power of empathy, where she can basically read and manipulate other people's emotions. And she normally doesn't like to use it, but when she starts investigating a murder in the town, she has to use her powers to figure out what happened. So I'm looking forward to some crazy murder mystery stuff, and I'm looking forward to hopefully a very emotionally driven story with great characters and great writing. So with all that being said, I'm gonna hop into the game. I did play less than 5 minutes of the game and was running into some glitches, but I'm pretty sure I fixed it, so it should all be good now. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit new game and let's get into it. Life is Strange True Colors is a story-based game that features player choice. Yep. I am gonna try not to mess anything up.
So, Alex, the day's finally here. You've been at the Helping Hands group home for 8 years. We've been through a lot in that time.
We have.
And now you're finally leaving to live with your brother.
My brother Gabe.
It says here he lives in Haven Springs, Colorado. Is that correct? That's a big move. Do you have any plans as far as school or a job?
My brother said I might pick up a few shifts at the bar he works at.
So you'd be dealing with people?
Poor Alex.
Maybe.
Does your brother know about your issues?
Is that an official interview question, Dr. Lin?
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
He doesn't know. No one will once I leave this place. I'll just be a normal girl in a normal town.
Somehow, I highly doubt that. Here we go already with the amazing Life is Strange music. The Life is Strange soundtrack from the first game is still one of my favorite video game soundtracks. It's fucking amazing. Chapter 1, Side A.
Gabe said to meet him at the bridge. I can't wait to see him.
Oh, it's beautiful. This is so pretty. Look at these flowers. Okay, I gotta step away.
Alex!
She's so cute!
Holy shit. That's really him.
Oh, what's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
Oh, we're absolutely going for the hug. Absolutely.
I'm cool with the hug if you are. Oh, is crushing my ribs still part of the protocol?
It's just so good to see you again. I can't believe you're here.
This is so sweet.
Believe it.
She's all grown up. And I missed it.
She can hear his emotions as well.
I'm a lot taller, huh?
Yeah. Time will do that to you. Are you ready to see the town?
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, let's rock and roll. I don't know why I said that.
Me neither. But I love the enthusiasm.
It's cute. She's so
Okay,
awkward.
the Black Lantern is just up the street. I mentioned I live above a bar, right?
Even better.
How was the trip? You must be wiped.
I'm good. The drive through the mountains was amazing.
Eleanor, hey. Alex just got here. Alex, meet Eleanor Lath, owner of the flower shop, and honest to God, royalty of Haven Springs.
Oh, it is so nice to finally meet you. Welcome. Oh. We are so glad to have you, Alex. Gabe told us all about you.
I'm glad to be here. She seems nice.
Yeah, she's great. A little quick on the draw with hugs, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Welcome to Haven.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It's nice.
Come on.
Is this the first official stop on the tour?
Absolutely. If you follow me inside, you'll find our prize exhibit. Gabe Chen buys makeup flowers for angry girlfriend.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gotten so-so reviews.
That's funny.
Hey, Gabe.
Riley, meet my sister, Alex.
What's your greatest weakness?
What?
Excuse me?
It's for a college interview. We've been debating this one for days.
Gabe insists that I give an honest answer.
It's always better to give an honest answer.
And what's the alternative? Lying?
Not lying, more like strategic half-truthing. Like, I work too hard, or I saved too many puppies.
They could smell that bullshit a mile away. I've been trying to warn her.
Oh yeah? What would you do?
I would be honest. Like, especially when it comes to interviews and things, you have to say something that's honest, but spin it in a way so that it sounds like a positive.
I would be honest. It's usually harder, but then you come off as more authentic.
Called it.
Wow. You two are already wonder twinning your way through town.
Seems that way.
Are they twins?
Alex, help me out real quick. What do I get for Charlotte? Sunflowers are her favorite, but I read online that Lily of the Valley is great for saying sorry. What do you think?
What, exactly are you apologizing for?
This time around, maybe the toilet seat?
the favorite flowers.
If Charlotte loves sunflowers, go with the sunflowers.
That's what I was thinking.
She definitely
You know,
likes Gabe.
if Mac brought me flowers half as often, well, he wouldn't be Mac.
Maybe not, but I get the
Is it
feeling.
still on and off with you two?
Sort of. More on right now, but wait 5 minutes and ask again.
Put this on my tab?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sense it. She
You
likes
sure
him.
you don't want to just tell Mac about the interview?
No, not yet. I'll handle it.
Okay, your call. We can leave when you're ready.
Sounds good. Might as well have a look around before we leave.
All right, let's go.
Mandatory for any enchanted garden. How to Kill Everything You Touch. A flower book by Alex Chen. Oh, no category for estranged brother you haven't seen in 8 years because you were ripped apart by the foster care system? That's a shame.
Oh, that's why they were separated? That's so sad.
You can make anything pretty if you shove a bouquet inside. This gnome has been places.
He's got bananas on his shirt. Alex is so
Perfect.
cute. I love it.
That guy's bad to the gnome.
Right? I heard he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, God, please stop.
No problem.
Oh my god.
The tiny house movement is really taking off.
God, I love Alex. I'm in love with her.
I hope Charlotte likes the sunflowers.
Can I break in? No. Can I walk faster? Oh, hold right click to see the emotions attached to the character.
Hopefully my advice doesn't derail her entire life. I'm sure it's fine.
What if I don't get in? Shit. What if I do get in? Am I really ready to leave this place?
If Riley's so anxious about leaving this town, I guess it can't be too bad. Aw, I wonder who they are.
Cute, right?
Yeah. Are those your grandparents?
No, but they were like family. Alistair and Ava Murphy. Nana bought the building from them before I was born.
Oh, cute.
Does anyone actually sit in the decorative store chair?
Okay, I think I explored everything. If I've learned anything from the first Life is Strange game, it is to explore everything because you never know what information you might need later. God, Alex is so fucking cute. Okay, let's go.
Ready?
Thanks. See you soon, Rye.
How long have you and Charlotte been dating?
About 3 years now, I think.
You must spend a lot of money on bouquets.
She's worth it.
Watch your feet now. It's getting windy. My feet are fine.
Bald guy.
These are really nice.
Thanks. I hand wove every wreath myself.
Uh-huh, sure.
Wow.
Well, here we are.
Oops.
Local beekeeper breaks state record for total number of bees. Stop the presses.
Hey, don't hate. How many bees do you have?
Last time I checked, like 0 bees.
It's not enough bees.
Wow. Just, wow.
Goat yoga.
What the shit is goat yoga?
Yoga. With goats. Welcome to Colorado.
I need to do goat yoga. I need
I
it
bet
absolutely.
Gabe keeps the flower shop in business all by himself.
Step 1, patch things up with Charlotte. Step 2, Alex and Charlotte become best friends and everyone's happy forever.
Cute.
Gabe's pretty nervous about making sure I'll like it here. It's sweet.
It's cute. Oh, wait. I can look or I can speak. Let's speak.
Gabe Chen, flower delivery man.
I know, right? Let me duck in here and smooth everything out. It'll only be a minute. I'll introduce you properly later. Once, you know.
It's no problem, really.
It's gonna be longer than a minute. Trust me.
Oh, hi there.
Gabe's your brother, right? I'm Ethan. Charlotte's my mom.
Oh.
Hi, Ethan. I'm Alex. What you reading?
Ninth Warden.
Oh, has she found the Scepter of Serenity yet?
She's looking for the scepter, but I think she'll need the Bangle of Vanishing to get to
The
it.
way his eyes lit up. That's so cute.
I wanted to turn invisible so bad when I was a kid. Still do sometimes, to be honest.
You can get away with anything if you're invisible. And no one can stop you. If you like comics, I can show you the one I'm making.
Of course.
I'd love to see it.
That's so cute.
You can keep it if you want. I made a bunch of copies to sell in the record store.
This is awesome, Ethan. I can't wait to read it. Are you going camping?
You know the mines?
I know they exist.
There are a bunch of old tunnels all around the mountains. I think I found a way into one.
That's the worst possible idea you could
I
ever
mean-
have.
I'm not an expert on old mines, but that would scare the crap out of me.
I just like to explore sometimes. It's no big deal.
His mom just lets
Aw,
him do
man.
that.
I shouldn't have told you that.
I know we just met, but be careful out there, okay?
You don't need to worry. Really.
I think I'll check out that record store. Nice meeting you, Ethan.
Cute. What a sweet kid.
Oh, wow. This place reminds me of the shop Gabe and I used to go to. He'd save up for weeks from his shitty car wash job just to buy us something to listen to. It's crazy. Here I am, years later, still waiting for my big brother in the record store.
That's so cute. This is a beautiful
Except
shot,
this
by the
time.
way.
I'm buying the record. No way. Oh,
Unicorns.
Citizens of Haven Springs, that was the Wednesday with Bomb Squad. Up next, a very special request from some chick.
sorry, the store's actually closed right now. Which is confusing because it's obviously open.
What?
Wait. Are you Alex?
That's me.
Wow. Gabe's been talking about you coming since... forever. I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
So, all the way from Portland, huh? What do you think of Haven?
It's cool so far.
I've seen some cool things so far. Like, this record store is amazing. I didn't expect anything like this here.
Yep. It's a cultural landmark for sure.
So, the store is closed, but they opened it just for you? You must be picking up something pretty important.
Yeah. Well, you could say that.
An outdoorsman's guide to the calls of common birds. Wow, that's...
Wholesome. Wait, I want to say nerdy, but I want to say it as a compliment. So I pray that when I say this, she doesn't, like, insult him.
the nerdiest thing I've ever seen. And I owned 2 Schoolhouse Rock albums.
I'd
Okay.
lie and say it was for my work, but no, it's totally for fun.
Okay, I don't think she said it in an insulting way. I think that's good.
So, you're,
Colorado State Park Ranger.
it's all coming into focus. Well, bummer the store's closed. I was thinking of getting a gift for Gabe, but I'll figure something else out. I don't even know if he still listens to records.
He does. Charlotte just got him a record player for his birthday.
Thank you,
I'm
Ryan.
pretty sure he put something on hold.
So you don't work here?
Steph won't mind. It'll be the easiest sale she's ever made. If I could just find the whole list. Damn. I know I saw it before. Want to help me look?
I like Ryan.
Oh, yeah. Any ideas on where to start?
No idea. Steph leaves stuff all over the place.
Oh, I can finally walk faster. And I got a text. Oh god, wait, this goes back far. Okay, I'm gonna read it all. Alex, who's this? Holy shit, Alex Chen. Sorry, who is this? It's Gabe. Is this some kind of joke? No, you dork. Call me right now. Hey, it was so rad catching up yesterday. Chat again later? Yeah, sure. Hey, how was your weekend? Pretty good. Charlotte and I took Ethan hiking. Tons of fun. How about you? Finally listened to the new Paint Thinner Coffee album. They're killing it. PTC rips. Ever seen them live? Not yet. Def will when I get the chance. I can't believe you're coming. Yes. Me neither. Thanks again for sending the ticket. You're a lifesaver. Of course, we're so excited to have you here. Tomorrow's the big day. You need anything? Nope, I'm good. I don't have much to carry, you know. Bus just pulled in. On my way. Ah. World's okayest boyfriend. Okay, so this was from today. He just gave her the sunflowers. She's really pretty. Gaw. You were right. Sunflowers. Feel like I'll get used to saying that with you. I won't get used to hearing it. By the way, I invited you to our neighborhood on my block. Check it out when you have a sec. Cool, thanks. Dr. Lynn. Good luck in this new chapter of your life. Please know that I'm here for you if you need me. This caller has been blocked. You'll no longer receive messages from their number. She blocked her doctor. She must have really fucking hated it there. Okay, who's Chelsea? One of her friends from back home. Hey Alex, it's Chelsea. Thank you so much for helping with Harley last night. My jaw is still sore, but it could have been way worse if you didn't step in. Hey Chelsea, I'm glad you're okay. Harley is awful. Don't worry. Not every girl is that bad in foster care. Text me if you need me, okay? OMG, thank you. I didn't think I was going to get any birthday gifts. The necklace is beautiful. Happy birthday. Don't be too thankful. I bought it at a pawn shop. LOL. Hey, orphans can't be picky, right? Truth. Hey, Alex. Sorry to bother you. Do you have any spare pads? I'm having a situation here. No bother. Check the drawer in my nightstand. I think I stashed some in there. You remain my hero. Thank you. Hey, Chelsea. I have something important to tell you and didn't want to wait. At the end of the month, I'm going to move to Colorado and live with my brother. Leaving you is the literal only downside to this plan. I'm really sorry. Just know that I'm always a phone call or text away, okay? Congrats. Don't be sorry. I'm so happy for you. Can we talk more this weekend? I want to hear all about it. Sounds good. Good luck today. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. Don't let anyone push you around, okay? You're rad as hell. Life has been hard these past few years, but I'm really glad we met. Me too. Okay, so that's her friend from foster care. That's so sweet. Oh, okay, my block is up here. Reminder to all Haven residents that Typhon Mining will be setting off charges tonight at 9 p.m. Please ensure designated danger zones are clear. Call our 24-hour safety line with any missing concerns. I do not like this. Danger zones in mining, and that kid is going out to the mines. Ethan's going to the mines. This terrifies me. Aw, Gabe. My sister Alex is finally getting into town tomorrow, so I expect everyone to be on their least worst behavior. I'll be adding her to my block as soon as she gets in. Everyone say welcome. I could barely handle one Chen. They're opening a second open pit mine. What kind of impact would a second mine have on the environment? Thanks for the question, Eleanor. I'll be sure to address that. I'll be happy to address that as well, but I doubt Typhon would like my answer. Will this lead to more traffic through town? My kids walk home from school, and those tall trucks make me nervous. Second that. Ethan finished the latest issue of his comic. And Steph wants some for the store. Gabe is a LARPer. And Steph is setting up a LARP organization. Okay. Riley is good with computers, looking for extra cash. I'm trying to, like, get everything internalized, because it might be important. Typhon Mining donated 2 brand new Road King law enforcement motorcycles to the force. So, something about this mining company is very fishy. Oh my god. Hand superglued to taxidermy animal help. Ducky, did you maybe mean to type this into Google? What? You need to be typing in Google if you want an answer right away. Where's that? How about I just come over with some nail polish remover? It'll be easier for both of us. Okay, I've looked at everything. Oh my god, and there's a journal. Isabel/Anguish. I tried to write this so many times and they all ended up in the trash. Let's see how far I can get. I really liked Isabel. She was sweet and loved to paint and smuggled in a few beers for us on weekends, but her depression was brutal. It crept under my fingernails and made my eyelids feel like stone, and I had to focus just to keep breathing, like dipping your ribcage in lead. It was hard to get away from. Eventually it got too much. 2 bottles of sedatives, lying in vomit, her eyes open and glassy and afraid. I'm sorry, Isabel. I thought we could have stayed friends when we finally get out of this vanilla-flavored holding pen. I wish you could have stuck around for a little longer. If I ever see you again, I'll bring a beer. Oh my god. That's really fucking sad. Tessa/Anger. Bitter and jealous and a little queasy. That's what the anger tasted like. Didn't even have time to step back. Seconds later, I was rushing across the room. What a mess. I split her lip open, poor thing. I wonder how long it'll take to heal. It's hard to clean blood off your clothes. Makes you feel wrong. I don't really blame her for being upset. She thinks I get special treatment at the home, but I don't. No matter now. She keeps to herself. Most of the other kids do, actually. So that'll be business as usual until a new group comes in and this starts all over again. The worst part, they confiscated my fucking guitar. 2-week ban, at least I get it back. I promise, it's not what you say. No favors, no secrets, none coming my way, and after all this, you still had to pay. So I wonder if she punched this girl because she was feeling the other girl's anger and it caused her to react because of what she was feeling. Interesting. Okay, that was a super long fucking detour, but...
Ninth Warden, hero of the Intergalactic Peace Wars, and friend to lonely children everywhere. Okay, Steph. Let's see what you're into. I'm detecting an indie pattern. Okay, a seriously obscure indie pattern. color me impressed.
Cat? Cat! Can I pet?
Wait. Is that the hold list?
Can I pet?
Don't freak out. I'm just gonna... Okay, just kidding.
I'm surprised you got out of there with both your hands.
Thing is, she's sitting on the hold list.
We could use her toy to lure her away. If we can find it. Give me a hand.
I love you, baby. I'm not gonna scare you. Don't worry.
Chores are an excellent way to learn personal responsibility, Alex.
That's funny.
I love that this town has their own radio station.
Steph is so cute, the way she dances around the station.
Huh. Colorado digs its alt rock, I see.
I also dig my alt rock.
Gabe's record is in here, but which one is it? Is it wrong that the note makes me want to touch it more?
No, me too. I'm not gonna touch it though. I'll be nice.
In these troubling times, the world could really use more rock songs with clarinet solos. How do I get a rich Polish clarinetist to buy me things? Perpetual motion. Looks exhausting. Gabe and I used to dream about cutting demos all the time as kids. Never got there. It's been so long since I've played. Apparently, plants can feel pain. But can they cry, sing all of melancholy and the infinite sadness in bed? I don't think so.
Okay, let's do that last.
Standing on stage in front of a crowd of strangers? Fuck creepy crawlies. That's the stuff of nightmares. You're not the boss of me, poster.
Private mining interests will put their bottom lines before your family's health. Oh, I have hiccups. Why do I have the hiccups? Yeah, something about this mining company is very sketchy to me.
This place has just the right amount of dorkiness. How very small town. I could spend hours sitting here. Maybe I will.
She puts her leg
So,
up.
This is Haven Springs. A tiny town so deep in the mountains that car sickness is the price of entry, with its own radio station, record store, and dispensary. It still doesn't feel real. Like I could wake up back in that group home any moment. But I guess this is my home now.
This is so cute.
Walking Scott Street feeling like a stranger.
Okay, I can't sit here and listen forever.
There's helicopters over my head.
Alright, I guess it's finally time to help Ryan.
Looks like Ryan might need some help finding that toy.
We just had him looking for it by himself for all this time while we just look around the shop.
Any luck finding that cat toy?
Not yet. So, what's the prediction? What do you think Gabe listens to these days?
Banjo dubstep or a cappella screamo.
I'm guessing he's gotten pretty deep into the acoustic EDM scene.
Isn't that an oxymoron?
Isn't all great music?
Whoa. Deep. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's see if we can find that cat toy.
I like Ryan.
Surprisingly not covered in stickers. Please have the toy. The suspense is killing me. Maybe that drawer?
It could be Celine Dion's greatest hits.
You mean the essential Celine Dion?
She is a Canadian treasure.
I
Nothing.
fucking love Ryan.
Prime cat toy real estate. Maybe in the junk box.
And we have a winner. Good guess. Be safe out there.
Oh
If
my
I
god.
die a horrible cat-related death, tell Gabe I'm sorry.
Fuck, I love Ryan. All right, Mr. Kitty.
Who's the superior mammal now?
So cute.
All right. Good idea.
Thanks. For a guy who lives in the woods, I'm pretty good at this customer service thing.
So cute. All right, Gabe, Kings of Leon. Interesting.
Should have known.
Wait. Seriously?
Gabe and I used to listen to records together all the time. We'd forget about the world and rock out for hours.
You gotta tell me what Gabe was like as a kid. Any ammunition you can give me?
He acted cool, but he was really a big dork. Like, one time he was pretending to stage dive and fell off the bed, sprained an ankle. It was funny.
You know, you being here is a game changer in the Gabe embarrassing department. All right, you're looking at 20 even.
No, no way. I can't believe you're doing this again.
Come on.
Do you have any idea how much time I've put into this? You just...
Oh.
No, dude, I can't come over there. I'm working.
Yeah, she does kind of start to copy other people's emotions. She can't help it.
It's called a job. Maybe you'd understand if you ever had...
I can watch the booth if you gotta get out of here.
Hey, hold on a sec.
Ryan.
Are you serious?
Oh, you have a playlist, right? I think I can handle that.
You're a lifesaver. Oh, no bird calls, though. I'll be there, 1 sec.
So strong
Organizing a LARP
emotions
shouldn't be this hard.
seem to affect her, and she starts to kind of copy those emotions herself.
Are you okay?
God, fuck, I love Ryan.
Sorry. I was just a little thrown for a moment. Thanks.
You got it.
Somehow I knew I'd find you in here,
Things went well with Charlotte?
thanks to your help. I can't wait for you guys to meet. I think you'll be great friends. Speaking of, my two favorite people in my favorite place. What have you guys been up to?
Talking about birds, checking out the place. We did talk about birds a little bit, but not too much.
Just looking around. This place is pretty sweet.
Every time I'm in here, it reminds me of you. I'm not surprised you like it. Anyway, I'm glad you two met. Not only is this dude my best friend, he's the best guide to Haven you could ever find.
And this dude hands me the best beers? Hey, by the way, Mac was in here earlier, and he really wants to talk to you.
He knows where to find me. Anyway, my shift starts in 20. Ready to go? Tag along?
I'll catch up. I got a radio show to host.
I like him a lot. I like him a lot.
I should check in. Do you mind?
No, yeah, of course.
What up, Monster Slayer Thanor?
Hey,
1 week to the LARP, you stoked?
hell yeah.
Attaboy. No, we gotta talk road trips next. It's a long drive to Denver.
Are we driving with Steph?
We'll see. She's a GM, so she's gotta be in Denver pretty early. What are you doing tonight?
Mom says I'm supposed to stay at the Lantern until she gets off work. But I kinda wanna hang out at home. Is that okay?
Do you, man? But I'm gonna check that homework later tonight, though. Better be done, capiche?
Capiche. Good to meet you.
Yeah, same. See you around.
No, he's gonna go to the mines.
So weird seeing you do the dad thing.
The dad thing? No. No, I'm better than a dad. I'm like dad plus. We trust each other. He tells me stuff he doesn't even tell Shar.
Ethan didn't tell Gabe about going to explore the old mine. He trusted me to keep his secret. Should I? Or should I blow his cover?
Oh, no. Don't put this on me. Okay, obviously I don't want Ethan to be mad at me, but I genuinely, like, am worried that he's gonna get hurt. And I trust Gabe more than, you know, I trust a kid to not hurt himself in an old mine.
I should probably tell you something.
Shoot.
Earlier when Ethan and I were talking, he mentioned exploring some old mine.
Oh, man.
He seemed like he knew what he was doing, but I thought you'd want to know.
This fucking kid. I'm gonna tell Charlotte. Just give me a sec. Ooh, Ethan's in trouble.
Really?
We'll see. I appreciate you telling me. You did the right thing. What do you say we get you settled in?
I don't feel good tattling, but since he's a kid, not an adult, like, he might not understand kind of the dangers he's getting into. It just seems like fun. And I don't want to be the one to have a kid's safety resting on my shoulders, you know?
This is what a mining town looks like. Thought there'd be more guys in overalls running around.
With soot all over their faces?
Exactly. What do they mine here, though?
Used to be silver back in the day.
And now?
Uranium. They blow these big holes in the mountains and sell it off to nuclear power plants.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll actually be able to hear a blast later tonight. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, that's absolutely why I don't think Ethan should be out
Look
in
who
the
it
mines
is.
right now.
Jed. Hey, got someone I want you to meet. Alex, this is my buddy Jed.
Buddy hell, will you listen to this horse shit? His boss, he means.
You own the Black Lantern.
For the last 12 years or so. It's good to meet you, Alex. Heard a hell of a lot about you.
Oh?
Only bad stuff. Mostly lies.
Your brother's full of shit. You know that? He just about wet himself waiting for you to get here.
I I was excited to see him too. Guess we're an almost wet yourself kind of family.
Ha! I like her.
Yeah, she's okay, I guess. We're heading in. You coming?
In a minute. Supposed to meet Eleanor to talk spring festival decorations. He tell you about the festival yet?
Not in detail.
I'll fill you in later. Like, you do not want to get this guy started.
I'm loquacious, goddammit. It's charming. Oh, before you leave, word of warning. Max got that old bug up his ass again.
So I've heard.
Everyone keeps
Yeah,
warning about
so-
Mac.
Just, eyes open. Anyway, you guys go settle. Alex, pleasure.
I'll mind Jed.
I like him.
So, spring festival equals mountain prom.
It's a lot cooler than it sounds.
Not possible. I'm picturing some straight up Wicker Man shit.
Oh, you've been before.
Home sweet home. They're so cute. Like, you can tell they're like nervous about how much time has passed, yet in some ways it feels like no time has passed. It's really wholesome.
Shit, man.
Oh, this is awesome.
This is all yours?
Don't sound so surprised.
When you said that you had a nice place, I was picturing small but homey.
Well then, welcome to my crib.
Seriously, this is great.
And the best part is, it's actually yours. I'm mostly staying at Charlotte's now.
Gabe, I love it.
Good.
I mean it. I don't know what to say.
You can say thank you. Or maybe you're the best. Or I'm definitely naming my first and third born children Gabriel or Gabriela.
Sure thing.
I fucking love them. They're so sweet. Their little sibling banter is so cute.
Lifetime of practice. Your turn.
Let's go.
Fine.
That was so fucking cool. I'm obsessed with Alex. Why wouldn't we do it? It's all just fun. We're having fun. This is so cute.
You haven't lost a beat.
Oh, is it Mac?
Just give me a sec. Yeah. Hey, Mac.
F you, dude.
Can I help you?
Something's wrong.
I read Riley's phone. I know you've been meeting with her behind my back.
Oh,
It's not
right.
what you think, Mac.
Oh, good. Because I thought you were fucking my girlfriend.
Dude, I promise, you've got it all wrong.
Tell me why I shouldn't kick your ass right now.
No. No, 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 not here. No, no, not here.
It's not my place, Mac. You really need to talk to your girlfriend.
I'm talking to you.
Fuck you, man. You got this, girlie.
Stay
Stay
the fuck
the fuck
away from her.
away from him!
Am I supposed to do this? I don't know if I could have, like, not done that. Could I have chosen not to do that?
Alex, stop! Stop! Alex!
No! Stop!
Gabe, I didn't.
Hey, it's okay.
Oh my god, her hand is all bloody.
This is fucking psycho. You could both go fuck yourselves.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I think I had to do that. I don't think I could have chosen not to do that.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is like in her journal before. She said she punched that girl because she was feeling her anger.
Wait, Gabe.
Alex, it's fine. I gotta go stop my shift.
Great. I'm okay.
She's just tell Gabe about it.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I guess I might as well unpack.
Okay, I think I have a good handful of messages. Ryan! Hey Alex, this is Ryan. It was really nice meeting you at the record store. Looking forward to talking more later. Nice meeting you too. Sounds good. And then Steph. Steph said, hey Alex, it's Steph. Sorry I had to run out like a crazy person. Excited to meet you for real at the Lantern tonight. You too.
I can see why Gabe fits in so well here.
Free drinks tonight at the Black Lantern to celebrate my sister's arrival. Can confirm Alex is great. Can't confirm how she turned out so well and you turned out so you. It's a nature-nurture thing.
I'm gonna choose to believe this isn't about me.
Enough with all the transplants moving here. I don't care if it's good for the economy. I miss Haven the way it used to be. It'd be fine if any of them knew how to drive. Say, Mike, if I remember right, you yourself came out here from Jersey just a couple years ago. Yeah, and look how downhill everything's gone since then. Owned equals self. And volunteers to help with the spring festival. Alright, let's unpack. Well, actually, let's look around first. The cat or the skull? I think she's more of a skull type girl. And I think this looks nice on her. So let's keep that.
No way. Gabe has this photo too? Look at our parents. Mom's healthy. Dad's only kind of an asshole.
Aw, that's so sad they got split up by the foster system.
Alex. Do I want to know? Guess I kind of gave Gabe the runaround, huh?
Oh, he was looking for her? Unable to release location. He was trying to find
Anita
her.
and Eduardo. They were one of the good ones.
Yeah, we don't know where she lives now.
Wow. Gabe's been looking for me for a while.
Oh, he was trying so hard to find her. That's really sweet. Oh, I can see emotions attached to an object.
So Gabe and Riley have been working on her interview, and Mac thought they were sleeping together. This is fucking stupid.
Fuck Mac. Gabe, it's happening. Please, please, please help me prep.
Right, I'm telling you, his story doesn't add up. He wants you.
He's helping me get into college, baby. You know dudes can do nice things without the expectation of getting laid, right?
A high school dropout, a guy who went to fucking juvie, wants to be your study buddy? What, out of the goodness of his heart?
Oh my God, Mac, we're friends. There is nothing going on between Gabe and me.
I hate that some people think men and women can't be friends with each other without, like, there being something going on. Like, I did kind of get the impression that Riley might like him, but regardless, like, that doesn't actually mean they're seeing each other behind his back.
Oh man, Gabe used to crush me. Jerk. Gabe looks like he fits right in. Okay, how did he get this up here? Looks like we've both had people trying to help us.
Gabe.
I'm glad it made a difference for Gabe.
Gabe, got your letter yesterday. I'm doing just fine. If you ever need a reset, come down this way because holy smokes, the food is great and the drinks are even better. I'll never get tired of hearing how great things are going for you. Some days I think about our first meeting at the detention center. Sure, you told me to fuck off 3 times, but I'd never seen anyone listen so intently to every word I said. I knew right then that you'd outplay the hand you were dealt. Point is, you were the best kid I ever mentored. Don't forget it. Let me know how it goes with Alex. Hope you can find her. Love, Len. That's very sweet.
I know a kicked the drywall crack when I see one.
But it looks like Mr. John Chen left San Miguel County about 6 months after his arrival.
Yeah, is there like a forwarding address on file?
I'm sorry, sir. That's not information we retain. Thanks again for calling the San Miguel County Clerk's Office. Have a pleasant afternoon.
No. Hey, don't.
Gabe always wanted a bike like this.
A sword? Oh, for LARPing, probably.
Is that a sword? We didn't even get to finish the song. Huh. They've really changed the art style since I read these. Charlotte made this? Gabe mentioned she was an artist, but I didn't realize he meant, like, professionally.
It's beautiful.
I could never make something so personal. Must be Ethan's. Wonder how many times Gabe's been forced to play.
That's sweet.
Wait, what? Is that a real live dead deer?
Fuck people who take pictures of dead animals, to be honest.
Gabe brushing up on comics and art. Really going the extra mile for Ethan and Charlotte. Holy shit. It looks like Gabe actually read this.
Oh, it's for parenting.
Broadcasting straight from your local record store. Because how fucking cool is that? At least I held it together in front of Ryan and Steph. Whoa. Looks like Ryan turned my brother into a model citizen.
Cute. Alright, let's unpack. We've explored everything.
Oh god. Shushu's gonna look so grungy on this nice bed. She's gotten me through some hard times, but I was hoping we were done with that. Ethan's really talented. Makes sense that his mom's an artist.
The tunnel to the monster stronghold of Demonheim collapsed. I'll have to find another way in. The uniform of the city guard, long dead from the looks of it. Blood? The trail seems to end here unless... Hollow. Aha, he must have crawled through here. The corpse of a cloud serpent. It must have crashed at the ceiling. Perhaps if I can reach higher ground, I can find the secret entrance. Your flying days are over, Cloud Serpent, but you may still be of use to me. That glow beyond the peak, that must be the stronghold's back gate. He's pretty good for a kid.
We've seen things, haven't we, Shushu? I never heard back from Sydney. I hope she's okay.
Hey Alex, what's up? You still at Helping Hands? Just so you know, I'm gonna delete my accounts and lay low for a while. I hooked up with this asshole a couple times for a place to stay and now he's harassing me. Also, I'm leaving Burnside. The supervisor's a racist and keeps accusing me of dealing. I'll hit you up if I find a new situation. Honestly, I'm running out of options, but you know me, I'll get creative. Anyway, I hope you're good. Is Lauren still there? Remember when you fucked her up? LOL, miss your dumb ass.
At least she cared. More than I can say for most.
Dear Alex, I wouldn't blame you if you threw this letter out before even opening it. If you're reading this, thank you for giving me the chance to apologize. I wasn't ready. I wasn't cut out for being a foster parent. The stress, the arguments, the shouting, it was too much for me, especially at my age. I should have known better. I'm sorry if I made things worse for you. Good luck out there. Sincerely, Miss August.
I really wish those meds had worked. Chelsea. The rare bright spot from my time in the group home.
Dear Alex, happy birthday. Here's hoping you're having an absolutely fabulous day and that you don't have to deal with a single shitty thing from sunup to sundown. Real talk though, I wanted to thank you for all the things you've done for me since we met. I felt safe and happy and even loved when you're around. Pretty unusual for people like us, right? Anyway, thank you for being you, for being my friend, for the way you beat Harley's ass, for letting me wear all your clothes even when I don't ask. I don't want to sound like a loser, but you're basically the only good thing in here. Love, Chelsea. That's very sweet. Alright, what else we got in this bag?
Crazy how much we've changed.
Oh, it's her part of the photo, but in hers, she cut the parents out. Interesting.
It's really nice that Gabe and I both held on to this photo.
That is really sweet.
My journal. Time to add my latest meltdown.
So she documents all the times that she does something because of her emotions. Mac, anger. It all started with a knock. I think I felt something off before Gabe even opened the door, like something was slipping under the frame. Something red, something raw. Then there's Mac and that familiar feeling of dread that always comes when I know I'm losing control, and no matter how hard I fight it, it just keeps coming until my blood is running a boil. Until my blood is a running boil. Then the part where my whole body has already made the choice to hurt someone and it's going to happen and no one can make me stop. Mac's anger felt hot and dizzy and also a little bit afraid. Really, it was all about Riley. The thought of her with someone else, the thought of her with anyone else, it was under his skin, burning. That feeling like hot cords grinding around behind your ribs, it's one of the most exhausting feelings in the world. It's such a relief when it's over. When your ears stop ringing and your heart slows down from hummingbird to lazy jackhammer. It's such a relief. Too bad it cost Gabe a punch in the mouth. How do you apologize for something like that? These threads that bind us when they burn and weave, inside my ribs, they hurt until you leave. Poor Alex. That's a fucking awful power to have to deal with.
Ugh. I'll finish this later. No fucking way.
Alex, here's a little something to say. Welcome home. Can't wait to hear you shred. Gee, that's so fucking sweet. Too bad he couldn't give it to her because of what happened. Or maybe he was just waiting for her to find it anyways.
Well, Alex, you just went nuts and beat the shit out of somebody in front of your brother. So, how are you feeling right now?
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're dressed like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather.
Her singing voice is really pretty.
Beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever you want. You're so very special. God, I wish I was special. But I'm a creep.
Poor Alex.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
You and your damn surprises, Gabe.
She just needs to learn how to control it.
Being here is too good to be true. I'm not gonna let anything mess it up.
You got this, Alex.
I should go downstairs and set things right with Gabe.
All right, Gabe.
Ryan, just forget it.
Stop that. You need to take care of yourself.
Got Mac patched up. Let's take a look at you now. Oh, looks pretty nasty right about here. So, it hurts when you breathe?
Alex, you made it. Charlotte, right?
What's in my son?
I'm sorry you had to see that fight. What a terrible first impression.
Dad, I'm taking Gabe to the station. We need a first aid kit that doesn't predate the discovery of bacteria.
It's fine. I don't need to go.
Now, Ryan knows what he's doing. Now, you just go with him.
Alex, I'll be back soon, okay?
Okay.
Well, there goes my bartender and my backup bartender.
I love that. It's a falling star?
Yeah. Or rising. Depends on the day, I guess.
Aww.
So, what's it doing today?
Falling pretty damn hard.
Yeah?
I mean, I guess. But it's amazing to be here.
I heard Ethan gave you an issue of his comic. He obviously thinks you're really cool.
Aww.
I know literally nothing about kids, but he seems like one of the good ones.
I appreciate that. He's my favorite person.
He is a very sweet kid.
By the way, thanks for telling us about the mine. Ethan's not allowed up there anymore.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you won't be mad at me.
You did the right thing.
Beef pie special. Watch the gravy.
Jed, you didn't have to.
Now, Ryan said you're skipping dinner. No starving artists on my watch.
I do have to get going. I'm making some pieces for the Spring Festival, and they have to be done tonight. Sorry I couldn't talk longer.
I like Charlotte.
That's
She's
okay.
really sweet.
So glad you're here, Alex. I'm looking forward to getting to know you.
Yeah, same.
Bye. Thanks for supper.
Yep. So I'm short-staffed at the moment. Gabe tells me you've worked at a restaurant before. Couple years experience as a server?
Gabe's full of shit. I've never worked in a restaurant before.
Never stops that one.
But I would love the work, if experience isn't an issue.
Want to give it a try? It's not too busy right now. And we keep it informal around here.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm totally going for the
All
honest
right.
approach with Alex.
So we have a few folks that need checking on. Ducky and Diane over there. Steph over here. There's a table in the back that needs clearing also. You can give the food orders to me, and I'll handle anyone here at the bar. All right?
Got it.
It's really nice to have you here, Alex.
Thanks. Guess I'm a server now. Let's see how this goes.
I got this shit.
Still want to hit the trails later
I've
this
been a
week?
server and a bartender for years.
This one's from yesterday. Is that Gabe's couch? Maybe I'll see a circus one day. Once I'm better with crowds.
Oh yeah, crowds would be awful for her because there's so many different emotions around.
Unusually personable staff. Nicely done, big bro.
Alright. Let's go clear the table in the back instead of just sightseeing. Oh,
shit. Now Mac's scared.
He's scared of her. Yeah, that'll teach her.
At least he's not freaking out anymore. He won't make me lose control.
Wonder if I should apologize to him just to like smooth
Yeesh.
things over.
Glad I'm not a 19th century miner. Haven seems pretty proud of its mining history. Jed asked me to clear that off.
Don't you come fucking close to me.
Holy shit.
Can I talk to you real quick?
What do you want?
Listen, what happened upstairs was fucked up, right? From both of us.
Where are you going with this?
But Riley's headed over here. She's pretty heated. I don't think it helps to recap all the gory details, you know?
So you're saying you want me to lie to cover your ass?
No, just like, let me handle it. Look, she's gonna break up with me otherwise. We've been together 4 years. She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you tried to beat up her friend.
I don't know, man.
Just for helping her out because you didn't trust her.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Look at your face.
No, it's okay.
Don't even. What were you thinking? Where's Gabe?
Why do you give a shit?
See? You're already
Because
fucking
my
things up
boyfriend
again.
just got into a fight with him. I swear. This is it. You better have a good explanation or we're done.
They better not ask me to interfere because I'm gonna throw him under the bus so
It's
fast.
not my fault. I just wanted to talk to the guy.
About what?
About you! About why you guys are meeting behind my back.
Okay. So how did the fight happen?
The bastard sucker punched me.
That's not true.
Okay, not exactly sucker punched, but He definitely started it.
That's not true either.
Oh, God. Were you there too?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie for you. I ain't lying for you.
Yeah, I was there. Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
You know what? That doesn't even surprise me anymore. So what really happened?
Riley.
Mac barged in, accused Gabe of sleeping with you, sucker punched him, and then kicked him while he was down.
Riley, listen.
What happened to Mac's face?
I did that.
Well, good. It sounds like he deserved it.
I fucking love Riley.
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
I'm going with an honesty approach.
Wait, are we okay?
I absolutely...
Are you fucking serious?
I'm just trying to be
I'm
honest.
so embarrassed by you right now.
But are we still together?
What do you think, you fucking idiot? No.
It's not my job to keep
Alex
your
Chen?
relationship together.
Assaulting Mac Loudon on your first day here, huh?
Fuck yeah, I did.
I'm Jason Pike, the deputy sheriff. I'm gonna have to take you in for questioning.
Mac assaulted Gabe. He's the one you want.
Your face. You should see your face. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm only kidding. Nobody's in trouble here. Gabe and I just like to prank each other.
Oh my god.
I've never been pranked by a cop before. You definitely got me.
Thanks for being a good sport. Can I buy you a drink?
Well, I'm on the job.
Maybe. I'm working right now.
Well, I'll be at the bar. You want one, you just come by, okay?
Aw, he's nice. Ta-da.
Haven seems pretty serious about this festival.
Awards.
19 lives? Jed is a real hero.
Oh, nice.
Coupons for weed? What a time to be alive.
All right, we cleaned the table. We gotta serve. Oh, spook patron.
Christ, she did that to that guy's face? Steering clear.
I'll do
Aw.
it to you too.
I'm already making friends.
I absolutely will.
Oh, hey. Someone made a course about my life.
Finding gratitude in the midst of chaos. Okay, let's serve Ducky.
I should check on that table. Can I get you two anything?
Miss Chan, here at last to relieve our suspense.
Hi.
I am Reginald McAllister III.
I love him.
Ducky to friends, former entrepreneur, now retired. And this young woman is Diane.
Hey there. Nice to meet you. I didn't realize that...
That we all knew you were coming. Yes. Gabe is generous with both friendship and information.
You're from Portland, right? I moved
Dave's
here from
just telling
DC 6 months
everyone.
ago. How you finding the small town thing?
I didn't really know what to expect, but it's kind of perfect. It feels like a home.
I know. I really thought I would hate it. Then I saw the mountains, met some people, and now I'm never leaving.
Diane is a geologist, recently working as a process manager for Typhon Mining.
I'm glad there's another newbie around here, too.
She seems sweet.
Can I get you anything?
Oh, yeah, we're super hungry. I'd love a pie special with fries.
Cheeseburger with mushrooms, and my usual to drink. Jed will know what to do.
All right, I'll go put that order in.
Thanks. My dad was in the service.
Wow. Tetanus, anyone? I hope Ryan's got better supplies. Jed acts so humble. Maybe that's part of being a hero.
He's mad?
Damn boys, always fighting.
Oh.
Time to grow up.
Should have seen Gabe go at it with Dad. He's come a long way.
Oh, that's cute. Let's check Pike's emotions first.
I can't help it. I still tense up whenever I see a uniform.
Yeah, I understand, Alex. Wait, why did it? There we go.
Damn, was that drink out of line? Did I come on too strong?
It was bold. I'll give you that.
He's sweet. Okay, let's get Ducky's order.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Or I guess it was Diane's
I've got an order from Ducky and Diane.
Go ahead.
I don't remember. I need a second to think. And between these two, I know he's a cheeseburger. I think he wanted mushrooms.
One cheeseburger with mushrooms.
And the girl wanted pie and fries.
Uh-huh, and?
Pie special with fries.
One pie special with fries.
I didn't know it was gonna make me remember. I should have.
Ducky asked for his usual?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's fond of a particular rye whiskey. I keep a personal bottle for him. Oh, that's odd. I don't see it. Oh, now wait. I bet Ducky took that bottle upstairs last night. Yeah, he and Gabe went on carousing long after closing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Serves him right if you ask me, but feel free to go upstairs and look for it. I'm sure he'd be grateful.
Man, this is a lot.
Deputy Pike was with them and might have some idea. If you still trust him after that prank.
This is so much more casual than any of the restaurants that I've worked in.
Hey, Alex.
Were you hanging out with Ducky and Gabe last night?
Who told?
So, Ducky apparently lost his favorite whiskey. Possibly upstairs?
Oh, no.
You remember seeing him with it?
When I left, he was still down here. Oh, but you know what? You should check Gabe's wall of shame. Might have some incriminating evidence.
Actually, I did see Ducky up there.
I knew it. Well, worth looking again. Could be some clues.
Well, I've got to get back to work.
Later, Alex.
I will come back and get that drink though. But I gotta serve Ducky and Diane first. And then I gotta serve Steph. And then I'll get the drink.
All right, let's see if I can find Ducky's whiskey up here.
Oh, I totally forgot to go look at that photo again. But I think he was on this couch for sure. Because she commented was a Gabe's couch.
If Ducky fell asleep here last night, maybe the bottle's nearby.
So maybe fell in a cushion or something?
Ha!
There we go.
Found this upstairs. In Gabe's couch?
Really?
Must have been a night.
I mean, I've had those nights.
Alex.
My pleasure, Ducky. Can I pour you a glass?
No. Allow me. To Miss Alex Chen, a most tenacious detective.
To Alex. Cheers.
So this is one of those bars, they don't give a fuck if the bartenders take shots. I've never worked in a bar where they've let you do that, but I know some bars do. Aw, Ducky.
My dad was in the service. Haven is nice. Just wish it felt like home.
Hope we both get there soon.
Aww.
Typhon's not a bad company once you get used to how they operate.
Starting over
so
from
close to
scratch
him.
like this? Yeah, that's what fucking terrifying is what it is.
You're telling me.
Takes a minute to
My extensive wilderness map reading knowledge tells me that there is a whole lot of wilderness around here.
For rattlesnake bites? Oh my god.
on the ropes, though. Huh?
Sweet jukebox. I'll have to check out the song sometime.
All right,
That's the girl from
Steph.
the record store. Steph.
Alex, right? I'm Steph.
Hey. Just seeing if you need food or anything.
Oh no, I'm good. Thanks though. Sorry I couldn't hang out at the record store. I've got some time now though if you want to chat.
Sure, I ain't got much else to do.
Is that record store inventory?
No, it's character stats. Do you know what a LARP is?
What a nerd.
Sure. Live action roleplay, right? Fantasy fighting in real life?
Yep.
Gabe was talking about a LARP with Ethan.
Yeah, it's next week. They're coming with me. It's their first time. I'm so excited.
Do I get to go to the LARP?
Would you ever want to join us sometime?
Fuck yeah.
Sure, I'd try it. If you and Gabe both like it, it must be super fun.
Awesome.
So, are you, here with somebody? Or...
That's Ryan's stuff. Apparently he ditched me for Gabe.
They went to get first aid.
Being a hero again. Ryan's always doing that. It's a Lucan family thing. Have you heard about Jed's rescue?
I did see a plaque
some
about that.
stuff on the walls.
People here still talk about it. The tourism board wanted to
I
make a
can't
movie.
imagine. Alex wants an earload of Haven trivia just now.
Sorry, Jed.
I love Jed. He's like, shut up, dude.
He's so modest. It's ridiculous.
I love that, like, if you have certain information, like if you've looked at stuff, then you can bring it up later. Like, that's something that was in the first Life is Strange game as well, and it's part of what made me want to look at everything, because you never know what information might be important. God, so I just explore every fucking corner of everything.
Is that your shot? What is that?
This is bedazzled kiwi schnapps. No one's ever ordered it, so Gabe's trying to get rid of it with the jukebox game.
What's a jukebox game?
It's like a short version of 20 questions, where you're trying to guess a song, guess wrong, you have to take the shot. Ryan and I were going to play. You want to take his place?
Absolutely.
Dude, you're on.
Yes. So, I'll pick a song. You have 5 yes or no questions before you have to guess it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna know this. But this is cute as fuck.
Got one. Jukebox is all yours. So, what do you want to ask me?
I should flip through these and see what might be good to ask.
Oh god. Ichthyosis, think of the children, Vic Nasty, Pyrrhic. Oh my god, there's so many.
Is the band name only one word?
It is more than one word.
Okay, more than one word. Oh, Doc Scruffin. Tommy Tiger. Oh my god.
Is the band name on the cover?
Yep.
Okay, band name, more than one word.
So, does the song title have a curse word in it?
A curse word? Would that offend you?
Answer the question.
No curse words in the title, ma'am. You've got 2 questions left.
Okay. More than one word, Band name is on the cover art. No curse word in the title. Not this one. Not this one. Could be this one. So could be 3. Not that one. That one has a curse word. 3, 8, 9, 11. 3, 8, 9, 11, 15, or 20. I need to like write that down somewhere. Me? I'm getting serious on this.
Are there people on the cover?
No. Yeah, no. Last question.
Yeah, all right, I know.
Those are people, so it's not 15. Oh yeah, I did say it could be this one, but there's a person. Could still be 11 because song name doesn't have a curse word, more than one word, band name's on the thing, and there's no people. What about 9? 9 has a person. 8 has a person. 3. Maybe. So we have Vic Nasty, Blame the Monkey Brain. Or we have the Funkadelics Kiss Up and Shut Me. Is there anything I can ask? Oh, I think Vic Nasty is technically a person's name.
Does the band name have a person's name in it?
Nope.
Okay, it's gotta be this one. Number 11.
That's your 5. Ready to guess?
Yeah. Let me look through one last time.
No, it's this one.
Here's what I know. The band name doesn't have a person's name in it. It's not a one-word band name. No curse words in the song title. No people on the cover. The band name is on the cover.
Think that's enough to figure it out?
We'll see.
Fuck. Nice one.
Yes!
Guess I'm drinking? Oh. Hey, thanks for playing. I'm really glad we did.
That was cute.
Me too.
I liked that.
I should get back to work.
Okay.
I've done what Jed asked me to do. I should see if he needs anything else.
I got it written up for leaving my phone on.
Back again?
I guess it started vibrating in my locker when I was on duty.
I'm ready to take you up on that drink.
All right. Hey, Jed, can we get,
Thanks.
And keep it quick. She's on the clock.
Cute.
You know, your brother's been talking about you getting here for months.
That's so cute.
I'm starting to get the sense.
I even remember exactly the day he found your number. He was telling everybody in this place.
That's so sweet how excited he was.
Yeah. Pretty heartwarming stuff.
Well, I've got to get back to work.
Later, Alex.
Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna do today after I talk to Jed.
Are you finished up with everything you want to do?
Yeah, I took care of everything you mentioned. Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
Nah, the boys should be back soon.
And there they are.
Speak of the devil. How you feeling?
Not great. Not awful.
I got Alex covered for you.
For real?
We have to
Need
explain.
to talk. I'll be on the rooftop, okay?
Okay.
I think that's enough for today. You did great work. You'll be a damn fine addition to our team.
Aww.
You can't keep an injured man waiting. You better go upstairs.
Thank you, Jed.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Time to talk to Gabe.
Oh no, it's just gonna go straight into a cutscene. God damn it. Okay, we'll watch this. And then I'll end it.
How's your jaw? Is the pain bad? Look, Gabe, I'm really sorry.
What?
Did you rehearse that move?
No. Only in my mind.
That's so funny.
So, need a manager for your underground cage fighting career?
Oh my god, I love Gabe.
I'm really sorry.
How many bones have you broken? Like, on other people?
Dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Don't apologize. I'm fine.
Can we come clean in like a way that's not like I have powers,
Now
but
that we're
like
talking about it,
how do we explain it?
guess I never realized.
That I'm a crazy person?
No, come on. I never realized what your life must have been like. On your own.
He probably just thinks she has anger management problems, I guess, which is...
It was fine.
But it's easier to explain than I have powers.
You know, when I pulled you off the Mac and you hit me, I was angry. Then I thought about how you took him apart. Like you've done it before.
Kids in foster care fight a lot. I learned how to defend myself.
I'd say. I can tell there's something going on with you. Something troubling you. Maybe it's time you open up.
I want to talk to Gabe, but what can I even say right now to explain what happened with Mac?
I don't know how this is gonna go.
There's something off about me. I know what other people are feeling. I can see these auras around them. And if they feel strongly enough, if they're angry or sad or afraid, I feel it too. And then I lose control.
And this has happened.
For a long time. Like Mac. I felt all that anger like it was my own.
I think it was pretty clear that Mac was angry.
It's more than that. He wasn't just angry at you, he's angry at himself. He thinks he's gonna lose Riley.
Did Riley tell you that?
No, no one told me that. I just feel it.
I won't blame him if he doesn't believe us, but at least we were honest.
You sure it's not just, you know?
It's not just in my head, Gabe. I promise. It's not from meds, or stress, or trauma, or whatever. It's real.
Can you tell what I'm feeling right now?
It doesn't work like that. It's only when you feel really strong emotions.
Oh.
I don't expect you to believe me. No one does.
So you can actually feel what other people are feeling?
Does he believe us?
Yes.
You're like going inside their heart.
I guess I am.
Dude, you have superpowers.
He believes us.
Getting beat up and having no friends. That's a super curse, dude.
Okay, maybe superpowers is a bit strong. It's just... I have no idea what's going on with people half the time. Charlotte's teaching me how to improve my emotional intelligence, but this is on another level. You can get in there. That's really special.
Special. That's really your take on all this?
I love Gabe.
Totally. I mean, it's whatever you make it, right? But it doesn't matter what's going on. I'm here for you. Don't forget that.
I'm really glad I told him. I'm so glad I told him. That was a really beautiful scene. And Alex needs somebody that can know what she's going through because she's always been so alone about it. She needs that.
So, when were you gonna tell me about the guitar?
Oh, shit. You found it. It was supposed to be a huge surprise.
Surprise?
Well, what do you think?
It was amazing.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Welcome home.
Welcome home, indeed.
Oh, hey, dude, what's up?
Hey, is Ethan up here?
No, he was heading home.
He was, but haven't seen him in a while.
You don't think...
He snuck to the mines.
Maybe. Fuck, maybe he did.
What is it?
I think he went up to the mountains.
If he actually did, we need to move. Now.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's absolutely better that we came clean about this earlier so that everybody knew and was on the same page. Okay. We're not going to the mountains today. We're going next time. We're definitely going next time. Please don't just immediately take me there. Oh my god.
Ethan?
Ethan! Come on, pick up, pick up.
Alex.
Ryan!
This way.
What a gentleman.
Wow. Been a while since I was up here.
Should I be, I don't know, freaking out right now?
In my experience, freaking out is almost never advisable.
That's not really what I wanted to go
Any luck?
with that.
And touch base with the safety team up at the site. They're gonna postpone tonight's blast until we find them.
Oh, thank God.
At least we're not racing the clock. Hey, you good?
Charlotte's gotta be losing it right now.
Hey, she's tough. Always has been. Come on, let's take a look around.
This kid. Can you imagine the shit we would have caught from Dad if we'd done anything like this?
Hey, we're gonna find him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks again for your help. Could have been a lot worse if you hadn't kept me in the loop.
Of course.
I'm gonna go take a look around. Let me know if you spot any sign of Ethan.
That's exactly what I thought.
Sure. I can do that.
Like you can't really keep a
How was
secret
Ethan
like that.
planning to get into the mine?
Not from the kids' guardians. Like, you have no idea how dangerous it is, and that kid doesn't know how dangerous it is. You absolutely can't keep that from the people who care for that kid. It's for his own good, so I'm really glad we said something. But anyways, we absolutely have to stop there today. But I think this game has a strong start already. So many of the characters are so great, and I really want to get to know them, especially Ryan and Steph. And I'm really, really loving Alex and Gabe's kind of sibling dynamic because they're so like sweet and wholesome together, but you can tell there's that kind of bit of awkwardness where they have to catch up with each other since they've been apart for so long. So I'm just kind of looking forward to how all the characters get to know each other. I'm looking forward to getting into more of the mystery next time as well, and I can't wait to play again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed, and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye!